The Phoenix Suns are off to a hot start, but they're not the only ones heating it up on the court.
No, and apparently Brandon Hamilton pulled the short straw, and he introduces us now to the game's entertainment crew.
Long before the players hit the court, before the threes are drained, before the seats are filled with thousands of fans, another crew is arriving here at U.S. Airways Center that turns this into an electric atmosphere. We're taking you behind the scenes with the Suns dancers and the gorilla.
Are you ready?
Well, I'm hanging out with 4 of the Suns dancers right now. We have Jordan, we have Kendall, we have Madison, and the coolest name ever, Kareem. Don't you love that name? All right, so we got to talk about what you guys do on game days. We'll start with you, Jordan. So what time do you arrive, and what's the first thing that you guys do?
We usually get here about 3 o'clock. We do a little prepping up. We come out on the court. We set all of our dances.
Setting the dances means about an hour practice on the court, going over routines numerous times until they are nailed down. The perfect way to warm up before the big game. Around 4:30, practice is wrapped, and the dancers make their way to the locker room. But what happened to this being an all-access behind-the-scenes story? You guys shut me out of the locker room. What happens in there that I can't know about?
Just a lot of girl stuff, a lot of makeup, a lot of hair, trying to get pretty for all of our fans out there.
Well, while the girls are getting ready, I decided to check in on the gorilla. Let's just say it got a little hairy. Whoa, yo, cover that. Well, we are joined by a superstar. It is the gorilla. Now, we don't speak gorillan, I guess, so we have a translator here. Kip Helt, Vice President of Game Entertainment. I tell you what, the hair and makeup is phenomenal. What does he go through before the games?
I tell you what, he is pampered. He goes to the salon every day, gets the fur nice, as you can see here, nice and clean. Let me smell. It smells very, very good here before the game. Look at even the jersey.
Is that Old Spice?
Freshly,
smells good.
freshly washed. So he's got to look good. You know, he's the best mascot on the NBA, so he's got to look the part.
Around 5:45, after the gorilla is done thoroughly brushing the hair on his head, his arms, and, well, his butt, he monkeys around a bit before meeting up with the dancers for fan interaction. So before the game even starts, you guys are out working the crowd already, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Doors usually open at 6 o'clock, and the game probably doesn't start until 7. And so we're at doors at 6 o'clock greeting fans and everything and taking pictures and saying hi to everyone.
Now, of course, you can't stop a gorilla from monkeying around. Over the course of about an hour, this gorilla is putting some serious miles on his paws, running from corner to corner of the arena, all to greet fans. But there's one thing that he's mastered. That is the art of downhill escalating. Well, he almost has it mastered. Yeah, your face is a little messed up. By 6:45, it's go time. Time to get the fans fired up for the big game. For the gorilla, he's pretty much active the entire game. Nope, no timeouts for him.
He's delivering food. He's involved in dunks. He's throwing T-shirts. He's doing a lot of stuff during our game.
The Suns dancers.
As for the dancers, they are non-stop too, from tip-off all the way to the final whistle. How many different routines do you guys do on a game day?
We have 2 full routines, and then we also have intros, timeouts, and other hot timeouts throughout the game.
Overall, it's the dynamic duo of the dancers and the gorilla that keep the crowd pumped for the entire game. Win or lose, one thing's for sure, you are getting top-notch entertainment at U.S. Airways Center. As you can see, a lot of hard work and dedication goes into being a Suns dancer and the gorilla, but it's their energy that makes this such a fun environment. If you've never been to a Suns game, it's an experience you can't miss. Brandon Hamilton, ABC 15 News.